With this video today, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of our Fishbowl BOM Datamart and how you can use that to really dig into your BOM. From the desktop toolkit, we can see the icon over here, and we've fired up. One of the things that we've done is we've engineered it so you can actually, for companies that have multiple Fishbowl files, they can actually have lots of them and store that off. So first thing we're going to do is go select the Fishbowl warehouse for this instance. A couple of things that are true with regard to the product. One is the very first time you go do something, you would go grab, all the information. I'm going to hit all the options over here to go rebuild everything from scratch. You can hit the update BOM, and what we do is we walk through a process of grabbing every piece of information that is relevant to a BOM from Fishbowl, and we put it in our proprietary database. Right? Once we've actually done that the first time, each successive time after that, we look for an update flag, and we only update rows that have been updated in the Fishbowl database. So it's much more efficient. Once we do that, as you can see there, we actually run our proprietary procedure to go flesh out the entire bill of materials, as many levels as it is. In my sample database here, we have a 7-level BOM. And so that's pretty much it, right? That's kind of a back-end process. It's not automated other than on a time schedule, that is. So you do have to go in and run it when you want an update. Depending on your size data, it could be very fast. We include as a part of the Datamart report sample. I'm going to give you the detailed version here. Again, if you have more than one company, they're all listed here in the list. So you can do multi Fishbowl company, which is fun. So let me blow this page up a little bit so you can see some detail. This is a Crystal Report runtime engine as a sample here. And when I look at it, all down the side, these are all my BOMs. I'm just going to go to one. And you can see here we actually have gone and extracted. Here's the extreme mountain bike, so for the sample data set for Fishbowl, and all of the raw goods with the average cost, the standard cost, the unit cost, all kind of come down. So the thing that we always say is the most important about this is not just that we can do this report, because this report you can actually get in Fishbowl, but we can literally, just as a click, go down to another one. They're all right here. And more importantly than that, the database that we have is an open database. So let me open up the database. You can see a little bit more information. Okay, I quickly opened up Excel, and I just used a simple function in Excel to go get the information from our database. It's a completely open database. You can see it kind of back here. I don't want to spend too much time in the developer tool, so to speak, but there's the view of basically everything wired together. And then back over here, we're actually showing all of the raw tables that are available. So anyhow, go back to Excel for a minute. And so one of the things that we like to show people is kind of this power of, in this view, what I've done is I've taken the BOM, and I've made them actually the third element over in a simple pivot table, so I can see for this particular part, it's in all of these different BOMs at multiple levels, right? So this particular part, a clone, is the immature plant at level 1, trim flower at level 5, wet flower at 3, and you kind of go down the list, right? And just having that, your BOMs so readily available, and be able to pivot off of them, it's just such an incredibly powerful thing to be able to do. And then more importantly than just this particular view, right? The ability to walk over and just say, oh, you know what? I want BOM to be the first item in my list. And so now I can see within that BOM, here are all these parts. So that's kind of the power that you get when you utilize our BOM Datamart, where you have the ability to go get your BOM information and manipulate it any way you want. We give you the quantity on hand, quantity on order, standard cost, average cost. Obviously, not all rows have a standard cost, but we're just so psyched about this tool. We've already received great feedback on it, and just kind of flipping back to the tool for a minute. Just want to keep saying, right? You can have multiple companies point to any database. Kind of by default, when we open this, one of the things that's not obvious is by default, when you first open this, we manage, if you will, the data objects in the background for your database. So it makes installation very simple. We created a single script that will go out and download a SQL Express database for free. We'll install it on your local machine, install the database, and hook it right up to the desktop toolkit. I hope this has been helpful. We obviously would be able to answer more detailed questions. One of the things that has come up, I just mentioned right before I leave, is Power BI. Power BI obviously loves SQL databases, and one of the things that we've been able to do with this tool is utilize BOM information from Fishbowl in a Power BI data set. Hope that's helpful, and let me just leave you with this beautiful pivot table from BOM Flat.